What is up, you guys? Anime Guru TV here, bringing you my series review for Fairy Tail. Now, I've wanted to review Fairy Tail for the longest time because I just have so much to say about it, so this is going to be a very interesting video to make. Now, the first thing I'm going to talk about is, did I enjoy Fairy Tail? Wow. Yes and no. Okay, so I enjoyed Fairy Tail. I thought I really liked the action, but it was missing, it was lacking in a lot of categories, and that's what I'm about to talk about right now. Now, the first thing the Fairy Tail is really lacking in is characters. It has almost no character development whatsoever throughout the whole entire series. I swear to God, like, Lucy's the main character, but after watching all of Fairy Tail, I really, honestly, in the complete honest truth, I don't give a shit what happens to Lucy, even though she's the main character, because she never really got any development. I mean, fucking Natsu got more development than her. I mean, when I watch Fairy Tail, I feel like Natsu is much more the main character than Lucy is. I feel like Lucy is very irrelevant to the story. So yeah, that's the first thing I'm going to say is Fairy Tail is very lacking in character development. The next thing I'm going to talk about is there is way too much fan service in Fairy Tail. Like, honestly, I swear to God, every scene it has Erza Scarlet's ass in it, it's got Lucy's ass in it, it's got Wendy's cute little ass in it. I swear to God, like, it's got tits and ass and fucking fan service all over the place. I mean, yes, I do enjoy watching fan service, but there is a point where there's a bit too much, and especially when the anime is supposed to be a fighting anime, it's like, what the fuck am I watching? So yeah. And speaking of fighting, wow. I mean, in Fairy Tail, it's got some pretty good battles. I like the idea of magic and shit. Like, I like the Roar of the Fire Dragon and all that stuff. But, like, the thing that I really don't get about Fairy Tail is there will be characters who just get pounded and pounded and hammered, and there won't be a single drop of blood that comes out of them. But then they'll see a pair of breasts, and then they have a huge-ass nosebleed. It's like, what the fuck just happened here? I mean, Fairy Tail, it's a good anime, guys. I think it's very average, to be honest, but it just lacks in so many areas, and sometimes I just can't take Fairy Tail seriously because it lacks blood. I mean, I know that sometimes it's better not to have blood in fight scenes, but in Fairy Tail, I just find it very ridiculous that there's blood and nosebleeds but not in fighting. I just find that very ridiculous. Now, the storyline for Fairy Tail, I think, is good. I think it's above average. I mean, I liked the Edalus arc, I liked the Jalal arc. I mean, I like a lot of the arcs in Fairy Tail. It has a pretty good story, like where Natsu's trying to find his dragon. I mean, I think that's a pretty cute tale to tell. I think it's a pretty good story. I haven't really seen anything like it, I guess. But anyway, guys, yeah, I mean, Fairy Tail, I'm going to have to give it an overall rating of the 175 episodes that I've seen so far. I'm going to have to give it a rating of 7. Now, I know there's a lot of fanboys and a lot of fangirls who are going to be flipping out at me right now because they're going to be like, what? How can you give Fairy Tail such a low score? Because when I look at reviews for Fairy Tail, it's pretty much split up into haters and fanboys. I mean, either they give it a 1 or they give it like a 10 or something. You know, I'm going to have to go a bit in between. I'm going to have to give it a 7 because no, it doesn't deserve as much hate as it gets for all the Nakama Punch bullshit. But it also doesn't deserve as much praise as it gets for being, like, the best anime of all time. I mean, Fairy Tail is clearly not the best anime of all time. That title goes to my Code Geass. But yeah, fucking 7 out of 10 for Fairy Tail. It was a decent anime in my opinion. It wasn't great, it wasn't bad. There's a lot of things it can fix. If it ever gets picked back up, I really hope that they add blood to the fights. But anyway, yeah. I hope that you guys enjoyed this review. This is Anime Guru TV, and I will see you otakus later. Peace.